Hello, and welcome to this comprehensive guide to developing a positive money mindset and healthy financial habits. If you're someone who has struggled with managing your finances, making good financial decisions, or creating sustainable habits, then you're in the right place. In this video, we'll dive deep into the psychology of money, explore how our mindset affects our financial behavior, and provide practical strategies for developing healthy financial habits that will help you achieve your financial goals. Part 1. Understanding the psychology of money. To develop a positive money mindset, it's important to understand the psychology of money. We all have beliefs and attitudes about money that have been shaped by our upbringing, cultural influences, and personal experiences. These beliefs can either empower us or hold us back, depending on our mindset. In this section, we'll explore some of the most common money mindsets and how they can affect our behavior. For example, some people have a scarcity mindset, believing that there is never enough money to go around, which can lead to hoarding, overspending, or other problematic behaviors. Others have an abundance mindset, believing that there is always enough money to go around, which can lead to risky financial behavior. We'll also discuss the importance of identifying your money mindset and how you can begin to shift your beliefs and attitudes to create a more positive and empowering money mindset. Part 2. Setting financial goals. Developing a positive money mindset and healthy financial habits is all about setting financial goals. Financial goals are the foundation of a successful financial plan. They are the targets you set for yourself that define what you want to achieve with your money. Setting financial goals is a crucial step towards financial freedom and a more fulfilling life. Here are the steps to setting financial goals. Determine your values and priorities. Before setting financial goals, it's essential to identify your values and priorities. What is most important to you in life? What are your long-term aspirations? What are your short-term needs? Once you've identified your values and priorities, you can begin to set financial goals that align with them. For example, if your top priority is to become debt-free, then setting a goal to pay off your credit card debt or student loans would be a good starting point. Or, if your long-term aspiration is to retire early, setting a goal to save a certain amount of money each month towards your retirement account could help you achieve that goal. Make your goals SMART. Once you have a sense of your values and priorities, it's time to turn them into specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. The SMART framework is a powerful tool that helps turn vague aspirations into concrete objectives that can be measured and tracked. A SMART financial goal might look like this. I will pay off $10,000 in credit card debt in the next 12 months by making an extra payment of $833 per month. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's specific because it outlines the amount of debt that will be paid off, measurable because it has a quantifiable target, achievable because it's realistic and within the person's means, relevant because it aligns with the person's values and priorities, and time-bound because it has a deadline of 12 months. Break down your goals into actionable steps. Once you have your SMART financial goals, it's time to break them down into actionable steps. This means taking your long-term goals and breaking them down into smaller, achievable tasks that you can work on each day or week. For example, if your goal is to save $5,000 for a down payment on a house, you might break that down into saving $417 per month for 12 months. This makes the goal more manageable and less daunting. Track your progress. To stay motivated and on track, it's essential to track your progress towards your financial goals. This means regularly checking in on your progress, adjusting your plan if necessary, and celebrating your successes along the way. There are many tools available for tracking financial goals, such as budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or simply pen and paper. The important thing is to find a method that works for you and to stick with it. Creating a budget. A budget is a tool that helps you track your income and expenses, and manage your money more effectively. Creating a budget is essential for anyone who wants to achieve financial stability and reach their financial goals. Here are the steps to creating a budget. Determine your income. The first step in creating a budget is to determine your income. This includes all sources of income, such as your salary, bonuses, and any other sources of income you may have. If your income is inconsistent, it's a good idea to take an average of your income over the past few months to get an accurate estimate. List your expenses. The next step is to list all of your expenses. This includes both fixed expenses, such as rent, utilities, and car payments, as well as variable expenses, such as groceries, entertainment, and other discretionary spending. It's important to be as thorough as possible when listing your expenses, so you can get an accurate picture of your spending habits. Categorize your expenses. Once you have a complete list of your expenses, it's time to categorize them. This makes it easier to see where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. Common expense categories include housing, transportation, food, entertainment, and savings. Set limits for each category. After categorizing your expenses, it's time to set limits for each category. This means deciding how much you want to spend in each category, and setting a budget that reflects your financial goals and priorities. It's important to be realistic when setting limits, and to make sure you have enough money set aside for essentials like housing, utilities, and food. Track your spending. Once you have a budget in place, it's important to track your spending. This means keeping track of every dollar you spend, and making sure you're staying within your budget. There are many tools available for tracking your spending, such as budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or simply pen and paper. The important thing is to find a method that works for you and to stick with it. Review and adjust your budget. Finally, it's important to review and adjust your budget on a regular basis. This means taking a look at your spending habits and adjusting your budget as necessary to make sure you're on track to reach your financial goals. It's also important to celebrate your successes along the way, and to stay motivated as you work towards financial stability and freedom. Part 4. Avoiding common financial mistakes. Even with a positive money mindset and a solid budget in place, it's still possible to make common financial mistakes that can derail your progress. In this section, we'll discuss some of the most common financial mistakes, such as overspending, failing to plan for emergencies, or neglecting to save for the future. There are many common financial mistakes that people make, which can prevent them from reaching their financial goals and achieving financial stability. Here are some common financial mistakes to avoid. Not having an emergency fund. One of the most common financial mistakes is not having an emergency fund. An emergency fund is money that you set aside for unexpected expenses, such as a car repair or medical bill. Without an emergency fund, you may have to rely on credit cards or loans to cover these expenses, which can lead to debt and financial stress. To avoid this mistake, aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. This will provide you with a financial cushion and peace of mind in case of an unexpected expense. Not investing for the future. Another common financial mistake is not investing for the future. Investing is an important way to grow your wealth over time and achieve long-term financial goals, such as retirement. Without investing, you may miss out on potential gains and may not have enough money saved for the future. To avoid this mistake, start investing as early as possible and make it a habit to regularly contribute to your investments. Consider working with a financial advisor to create an investment plan that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. Overspending and living beyond your means. Living beyond your means is a common financial mistake that can lead to debt and financial stress. This can happen when you spend more than you earn, take on too much debt, or fail to budget and track your spending. To avoid this mistake, create a budget and stick to it. Track your spending and be mindful of your expenses. Look for ways to reduce your spending, such as cutting back on non-essential expenses or finding ways to save on necessary expenses like housing and transportation. Not having a plan for debt repayment. Debt can be a major financial burden, and not having a plan for debt repayment can make it even more stressful. This can happen when you take on too much debt, fail to make payments on time, or don't have a plan for paying off your debt. To avoid this mistake, create a plan for debt repayment. Start by prioritizing high-interest debt, such as credit card debt, and aim to pay off as much as possible each month. Consider consolidating debt or working with a debt counselor if you need help managing your debt. Ignoring your credit score. Your credit score is an important factor in your financial health, as it can affect your ability to get loans, credit cards, and even jobs. Ignoring your credit score can lead to missed opportunities and higher interest rates. To avoid this mistake, check your credit score regularly and take steps to improve it if necessary. This can include paying bills on time, reducing debt, and disputing any errors on your credit report. Part 5. Building healthy financial habits. Finally, to truly transform your financial future, it's important to build healthy financial habits that will support your goals over the long term. In this section, we'll discuss how to create routines and systems that make it easy to stick to your budget, save money, and achieve your financial goals. Once you have set financial goals, created a budget, and avoided common financial mistakes, it is important to build healthy financial habits that will help you achieve your goals and maintain financial stability over the long term. Here are some healthy financial habits to consider. Pay yourself first. Paying yourself first means making saving a priority. This habit involves setting aside a portion of your income for savings and investments before paying your bills and expenses. By making saving a priority, you ensure that you are building wealth and achieving your financial goals, even if you have to make some sacrifices in other areas. Automate your finances. Automating your finances can be a powerful way to build healthy financial habits. This involves setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account, investment accounts, and bill payments. By automating your finances, you can ensure that you are consistently saving, investing, and paying your bills on time, without having to think about it. Use cash more often. Using cash more often can be a great way to build healthy financial habits. When you use cash, you are more aware of your spending and tend to be more mindful of your expenses. This can help you avoid overspending and make better financial decisions. Create a financial plan. Creating a financial plan is an important habit that can help you achieve your financial goals. A financial plan should include your financial goals, a budget, and a plan for investing and saving for the future. It should also take into account your current financial situation and any challenges or obstacles you may face along the way. Learn to say no. Learning to say no to impulse purchases, unnecessary expenses, and other financial distractions is a key habit for building healthy financial habits. By learning to say no, you can avoid overspending, reduce debt, and make better financial decisions. Seek professional help. Seeking professional help from a financial advisor or counselor can be a powerful way to build healthy financial habits. A financial advisor can help you create a personalized financial plan and provide guidance on investing, saving, and achieving your financial goals. A counselor can help you manage your debt, develop healthy spending habits, and overcome any emotional or psychological barriers to financial success. By the end of this, you should have a solid understanding of the psychology of money, how to develop a positive money mindset, and practical strategies for setting financial goals, creating a budget, avoiding common financial mistakes, and building healthy financial habits. Remember, developing a positive money mindset and healthy financial habits is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and commitment to create lasting change. But with the right mindset, goals, budget, and habits in place, you can achieve financial freedom and create a more fulfilling and abundant life. So, start small, be patient, and celebrate your progress along the way. And remember, every positive financial choice you make is a step towards a brighter future. Thank you for watching, and best of luck on your financial journey.